guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing ranking Hybe groups discography, which guys, I think this is probably going to be the hardest ranking video I've ever done, because when I was writing out the group names, I was like, how am I going to choose? This is insane. I stan every single one of these groups. 6 out of the 8 of these groups are my top alt groups. So yeah, it was really hard to rank them, but I tried my best. So let's start. First, starting off with Hybe's newest group, which is Twas, that just debuted. And unfortunately, Twas's music hasn't really resonated with me. I listened to their whole album literally today, and the only song that really stood out to me was Oh My, but it's not a song I would listen to in my free time. And unfortunately, the direction they went with their music wasn't for me. So sadly, I'm not gonna be able to support JIWOONG, which I really wanted to. But that's okay. I'm hoping to see some other songs I might like in the future. And yeah. Next, we have Boy Next Door, which I'm putting Boy Next Door here because I don't have a whole bunch of songs that I can say I love by them, but I have, from my last video, I mentioned, I really love But I Like You and One and Only. Those two are, my fave songs by them, but the other ones, kind of the same as Twas, their music direction isn't for me. So again, I'm hoping that I'll like their music more in the future, because I was thinking about TXT, when they first debuted, their music wasn't for me at all, and now I absolutely love their music. So next we have &TEAM, and I'm putting them lower because the songs I love by them, I love so much, but I feel like they just don't have enough music yet to put them higher. But let me tell you guys, each time they have a comeback, I like it more and more than the last one. And I was obsessed with their debut song and the concept and everything. I just love &TEAM. But then they had Firework, and I was like, this is even better. And then they had War Cry, which was a completely new side of them, and I was just so happy with it. So anyways, I really love all of their title tracks that they've had so far, and I have a couple of B-sides from each album that I love and go back to. But yeah, I love &TEAM's music. Next, we have Promise 9, and I love these girls so much. They make such good, fun music. I don't really regularly listen to their B-sides. Recently, I've been obsessed with their newest album, B-side, Attitude. You guys, I am obsessed with this song. But I love their title tracks. They have so many good ones. Since 2020, I've been loving their music. So Promise 9 is doing an amazing job. Love. Next, we have 17, which I hate putting 17 on the lower end, but it's because I don't really listen to them that often. In 2022, was it? Yeah. In 2022, I they were my life. That was all I listened to, and those comebacks that they had that year were my favorite from 17's discography. I loved. But then their more recent ones I wasn't listening to as much. Their older music isn't really for me either. I'm talking 2015, 17, that era. But I really like their music from 2019 to 2022. Those are my years that I love from them. But anyway, so they're kind of lower because there's a lot of songs that aren't really my style, but then there's some that I love. But they also make such good hype music that I love too. And I went to their concert in 2022, and it was an amazing experience. Next, we have Hypen, and from here on up, I literally have nothing but positive things to say. And at this point, it's really just down to how often I listen to them. Because with these other groups, I literally have no negative points. I've been loving Hypen's music. I guess the only comeback I could say that I didn't really enjoy was Tame Dash. I also wasn't really as into Sweet Venom. I don't not like it, but I just don't really listen to that song. Their other title tracks I love and am obsessed with. So love and Hypen, and they have a good selection of B-sides that I really love. So we have TXT, which like I said earlier, I've been loving TXT's music since Can't You See Me. I have loved TXT's music. I've loved every comeback. I didn't get as into their most recent comeback, Chasing the Feeling. That comeback was a little bit less obsessive for me, but all of their other ones I was obsessed with. The Temptation album was literally my favorite album ever. I truly love that album, every song so much. and like all of the songs just speak to me so much. Like Farewell Neverland is literally like, I can't even express how much I love that song. I love TXT. I think they're such a great group. And sorry, now I'm getting a little bit more into the group more, but like, oh, they're just so good. I love them. And Hyun Kai, I'm obsessed with. Like, I just love that group. I feel like they have such a like, I feel like they bring such a unique vibe to like boy groups. Like, does that make sense? Like, I feel like they give a different vibe than like other boy groups, when like other like high boy groups. Next we have Lazarim, which them and number 2 were like neck and neck. I had Lazarim at number 2 before, but I ended up putting them back down to 3 just because I feel like I enjoy Lazarim's like, I guess like performances more, like that aspect more. But then I realized like when I actually listen to the music, I end up listening to 2 a little bit more. But Lazarim is also like been doing great. I love all of their title tracks so far. Unforgiven was like a little bit like it needed to grow on me, but other than that, like I really loved all their comebacks, and their debut album is still my favorite one. That's the one where I have the most B-sides downloaded. But their debut album, like, let me tell you guys, I ended up really loving. I can't remember the exact name because sometimes their names are long, but you know, like the Mermaid song, like such a cool song, like love that. And also I feel like they also have like some unique sounding songs, and even like that Belly in the Fire song, really cool. And the way that they took like an intro from their previous album and like made it into this song was crazy. I'm pretty sure it used to be an intro, but anyways, I love their music, have loved all the title tracks. They're doing a great job, and I also have a really good feeling for their comeback, so thumbs up. Next we have New Jeans, which like, New Jeans music is so good. Like, I guess the only song I could say, like, there's a couple songs that I don't listen to. I guess their albums are so short that it's kind of hard to not like all of the songs, if that makes sense. Like, there's like 3 or 4. But I guess the only 2 songs that I don't really go back to is Hurt and this song, which I forget the name, but you know how everyone was like so excited for it. They're like, this is gonna be the song of the summer, woohoo. But then when it came out, it was like literally just that like 10 seconds that was like good, and then the rest was like very empty. And like a lot of people are like, you guys just don't understand, blah, blah, blah. And like I get that, but personally for me, like I found the full song too repetitive and just kind of like but like the rest of the album definitely grew on me, and I ended up liking it a lot more later on. And I also like all their previous comebacks. Like I love all the songs, like Ditto, their debut EP, love every single song so much. There's just some songs that I'm not like as obsessed with, but anyways, I literally basically like all of New Jeans discography. There's just some songs that are like not, that I don't really go back to, if that makes sense, but I still like, I don't not like them. So New Jeans just doing a great job as well. And at number 1 we have BTS, which like BTS are like, I feel like if you're an ARMY, like you know what I say when like BTS as a group and like their music just holds like a special place in your heart, especially if like they were your first alt group. You know, like I really love BTS. Like I love their music so much. They have such a great like discography over like, it's been like what, I think this is like their 12th year being a group. Like they have such a big discography, and I always go back to their music. I'm like, I'm in a BTS mood. I always go back to them, and especially like right now that they're not making music, I really miss them. But they just do such a great job. Like their older music had such a nice like, I don't want to say R&B, but like kind of like an R&B influenced like sound. And I always go back to that type of music. Like I'll put some of the songs on the screen, but I always go back to those. And of course, I love all of their like post 2018 songs that I always go back to. And I just think they're just such a great group. And like, I just love the music they make, and I love them as a group. And if you hear songs like Louder Than Bombs and like, don't know how to pronounce the song, but like this song and like We Are Bulletproof the Eternal, like those songs just, if you just listen to them, they just are like, they just make you feel so like emotional, but like so much at once, like just so much. I don't know, they just have an amazing way of like making music. Anyways, love them. Number 1. Okay guys, that's the end of this video. Comment down below your guys' ranking. A lot of people actually commented on my last video, which made me very happy. So if you guys are one of those people, thank you so much, because I always say that at the end of my videos and then no one comments, and it makes me really sad. So I'm really glad that some people were actually commenting, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!